everybody, and welcome to episode 49 of United We Stand with Southend. We are at the first day of the championship season after promotion last year. But we have a bit of a problem. The squad is not exactly ready for the first day of the season. Let me explain. Because in order to prepare for championship life, we have had a bit of a cull. You can forget probably half the names on this list. Will Nightingale has gone. Callum Camps, Jack Bridge, Andrew Dallas, Shiloh Tracy, Gus Scott Morris are the main ones that have left on a free when their contract expired at the end of last season. Add to that the sale of Jack Aitchison, Will Forrester to today's opponents Plymouth. That was good punning by me, wasn't it? And Callum MacDonald to Bohemians. We have been left a little bit short in all areas, apart from probably in goal, where we've got 3 goalkeepers. We have bought in 4 players so far this summer. I know, only 4 and it's the 1st of August. You see what I mean? Let's take a look at them. And we start with a bit of attacking talent, and that is Finn Nazaz. We have bought him in from Middlesbrough for a fee rising to £325,000. He's a good young player, is this man. I say young, he's 26, but he can play in midfield. He can play behind the striker. He can be the striker itself. Hopefully, he is going to prove to be a very valuable asset to us. We raided Middlesbrough once more to bring Alex Gilbert in on a free transfer, a wide player to replace Jack Aitchison and Shiloh Tracy, really. Much better player, 25 years old, and we will see how he gets on. He does look very good on paper. We have brought in a new centre-half as well. Liam Lindsay has joined us after leaving Preston. Again, another solid player, very much an upgrade on what we already had. James Carragher is still here, as is Joe Gubbins. Charlie Good probably won't be here when the transfer window closes at the end of August, but we are looking to add some more defenders because we do need them. But we are fully covered at left back because Harrison Burrows has joined us from Bristol City for a club record fee of £775,000. He is a very good player. He's 25. He will only get better from here, and I'm really hoping that he can do the business down that left-hand side. And yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, I've not chucked all our eggs in one basket, but I've chucked quite a few in, to be fair. And this is the state of the squad at the moment. And a little preview to what we're going to do today. But to mention why we've got problems at centre-half, Thomas Sang is going to have to play centre-back today, and he's a right-back. He can do it, but he doesn't like it. So we are looking at a few players. We are looking at a couple of forwards. Elliot Embleton, we're looking at him a bit more closely. Aaron Collins. Saxton Early probably will sign. I'm not 100% sure, but we are planning to make a few more changes. You can see Brendan Galloway's maybe out the door, as is Charlie Good, as I mentioned. Mads Frockia, I think that's a bit of a pipe dream. He wants like 20 grand a week. We'll try and see if we can push him down a little bit as the window goes on, as you know I like to do. And before we get to the teams properly, here are the odds for the season. We are 600 to 1 to go up into the Premier League. They think we're going to finish bottom. And to be fair, we have defied the critics before. We will do it once again, I'm sure. Lincoln City, who came up via the playoffs, they are predicted to finish 23rd. Plymouth, 22nd. Sheffield Wednesday just outside with 33 to 1 to go up. Everybody else is obviously less than that. Sheffield United are the favourites to go up, with Nottingham Forest just behind them with Sunderland. Ipswich came down as well. They are at 15 to 2 behind Norwich. They won't like that. But we all start at 0 today. Let's take a look at the teams. So here are the 2 starting lineups for this one, as Whitworth starts in goal for Plymouth. Odesson, Forrester makes his debut against his former club. Gibson, Ogbeta, Trevert, Randall, Whittaker, Cynic, Mumba, with Yates alongside him. I don't think that's right. I think Jerry Yates is probably up on his own. As Cartwright starts in goal for us, James Tilley is not at right back. Sang is at centre-half, though. Sibley, Burrows, Azaz, Clark, Lindsay, Gilbert, Chesters with Dan Kemp alongside Finn Azaz. And I'll be brutally honest, we are going into this season undercooked. Very much undercooked in terms of who we have available to us. We do have a few injuries as well. Brad Halliday is injured. He's probably going to go out the door anyway, just so you know. But we will see what we can do today at Plymouth. I like to come in for the first game of the season, particularly with a side that's probably going to be in and around us come the end of it all. Let's see if we can get off to a winning start back in the Championship. It's great to be here. The trouble is, we want to stay. I do not want FM24, if it finishes with FM24, to finish on a relegation. That is the one aim. Don't finish on a low. Finish on a high. We're not going to go to the Premier League. We know we're not. It would take a miracle. But with defending like that, you never know. Sibley into Tilly. Can he square it to Azaz? No, you should have squared it. There's an offside flag gone up anyway. Corner to Plymouth. Whittaker with it. Just get it away. Cardiff City lead Hull. Ball into the area. Sang heads it up rather than out. Mumba with a shot, but well over the bar. Lincoln have had a good start. They're in front against Swansea. Lincoln back at this level for the first time in a few years as well. Sibley. Oh, Yates comes across and takes it away. Whittaker picks it up. Harrison Burrows is going to have a very interesting debut against Morgan Whittaker. But Finn Azaz is through. Is he? Kind of. He gets the shot away. Whitworth over the bar. All my hopes at the moment are pinned on Finn Azaz. I'm not going to lie. The boy can be mustered on his day. As Burrows has the corner. Ball in towards the near post and it's headed away. Will we keep it alive? Sang will, but he heads it behind for a goal kick. Whitworth with the goal kick. The press is high. We are staying on positive. It has worked for 3 divisions. Will it work for a 4th one? Ball over the top. Yates sends it back into Trevitt. Plays it across into Ogbeta. Onto Mumba. Into Randall. Ball into midfield, but Chester's intercepts it. Gilbert sends it on, but doesn't send it to Azaz. Mumba. Looks in for Randall. Across, and Burrows with an easy interception. Lindsay. Oh, easy. Steady. There's Harvey Cartwright. We turned down a bid from Cardiff for him. They may well come back for him. And we might be looking for another goalkeeper as well. It's going to be a busy 30 days till the end of the transfer window. I know that much. We are looking. Oh, Alex Gilbert's picked up an injury. That is not a great thing for us. As Chesters drives into the penalty area and James Tilley puts it in! 15 minutes gone, Southend lead! Wow! Well, I didn't think he'd struggle at this level, James Tilley, as he proved so good in League One. He's taken to it like a duck to water so far. To be fair, he's unmarked pretty much. Taps it in. Alex Gilbert, are you all right? Yes, you're fine. No little things above your head. You're all good. Southend are going top of the table as it stands. Can you believe it? We defy the odds. We always do. Trying to drive down the left-hand side. Chesters is with him. Got to stop the cross if you can. Finds Randall. Needs to come out to the ball. Shot. Cartwright can't get there. Randall with the equaliser. Didn't last long. Lasted 5 minutes or so. Plymouth are level. Ballymumba, the architect, apparently. To be fair, I think the goal is very good from Randall. Uses the defender. I think that's Gilbert in front of him. Just, yeah, well, not really. I saw more in it than there was, all right? Oh, James Tilley's picked up an injury. I mean, we've got Gilbert who's picked up an injury. Feels he can shake it off, though. James Tilley, there is no shaking that off. So Matty Smith is going to come on that left-hand side. It is not ideal. Chesters with the throw. Throws it back into Clark. Onto Sibley. In towards Lindsay. Burrows. Into Sibley. Through to Smith. Takes the touch, gets the shot away. Deflected behind. Burrows with the corner. Can he pick anybody out? Be nice if he could. Bit of wrestling going on in the centre. Clark picks it up. Burrows goes low. Azaz tacks it in. I mean, he didn't tap it in. He fired it in for a goal on his debut. I'm starting to repay the money we pay. £325,000 to remind you. And Southend lead again on the half hour. Bit of wrestling going on in the centre. Harrison Burrows drives it in. FMZ uses all the pace on the ball. To be fair, we're being competitive with this team. Think what we'll be like with 5 or 6 additions to it. That's probably what it's going to take. Burrows with the free kick. He's good at these. Oh, just over the top. And Sheffield Wednesday lead on their return to the Championship as well. The promoted sides are doing all right so far. Sibley through to Kemp. Can he find a teammate? Come on, Dan. Burrows drives it across. Gilbert with a shot. Oh, over the bar. Good football. Round the edge of the box. Lovely stuff indeed. As we reach half time in front. That'll do us for now. The only thing I worry about is tired bodies. We do not have a lot of options on the bench. You think Galloway's on his way out the door. Good probably won't go on as well. He's out the door. 2 youngsters. Andre Dizel, Matty Daly and Teddy Bishop. 3 centre midfield players are left on the bench who can realistically come on and do something. I told you, we're not ready. We're definitely not ready for the first game of the season. Go on then. Driving forward through midfield. Into Azaz. Bit of magic from FMZ perhaps. Will he make it 3-1? No, saved by the goalkeeper. FMZ is unmarked. Plays it back into Chester's. Can he find a teammate? Now Jerry Yates will take it away from him. Randall. Through into Jenkins Davies onto Whittaker. Plymouth starting to flex their muscles a little bit. As Mumba comes down the right, he's switched sides, hasn't he? He definitely has. He was down the left earlier. Good tackle. Trevor into Randall. We've got Plymouth level this afternoon. Dragoan in towards Ogbeta. Randall again. Go towards him. Jenkins Davis with the shot. Oh, it's a good goal. From the edge of the box. And that is 2-2. Lively game to start the Championship season. As I said, 2 sides that are probably going to be quite close together come the end of it, perhaps. And it's 2 apiece. Come across. That's it. Forrester. Boo! To be fair, he didn't want to sign a new contract. He wanted to seek out his options. So he cashed in. It's one of those things, isn't it? You have to do it. Or better. In towards the penalty area. Jenkins Davis again. Plays it in. Looking for Trevitt. Good save from Cartwright. I mean, he kind of just pushed it away. He got it behind. Burrows with the free kick. Towards the back post. Nobody really there. Dan Kemp will pick it up on the edge of the box. Plays it into Clark. Has to go back into Chester's. Driving forward. Go on, Daniel. Keep going. Look for a bit of support. Needs a bit of help. Does find Smith at the far post, who finds the back of the net to put Southend back in front. Crazy game. It's going one way, then it's going the other. As we lead for the 3rd time in Plymouth. Question is now, can we hang on to it? It's been a very good game of football, this one. Dan Chester's with the ball to the back stick. Matty Smith rising to make it 3-2. Ryan Hardy is on for Plymouth. We're going to make a couple of changes in a minute. Guess where they're going to be? Centre midfield. Alex Gilbert is going to come off. So we're going to bring on Teddy Bishop for him. And we're going to take off Louis Sibley as well for Matty Daly. I don't really want to use Dizel, if I'm honest. Because if he gets injured, and he's prone to do it, then we might lose him. And then he'll have to stick around, and he's not good enough. He's just too injury prone. I'm really sorry. I know there are people out there that might love him, but I just can't handle him being out for 3 or 4 weeks every couple of months. It drives me around the twist. Hardy with the ball through, looking for Whittaker. He's got beyond Burrows. Can he equalise for Plymouth? Yes, he can. 3-3. Morgan Whittaker with the goal. 10 minutes to play. Is anyone going to grab a winner? Fellas, it's the first bad thing I think that Harrison Burrows has done today. He lets him inside his man. And once you do that, Whittaker will score. Because Morgan Whittaker is very good. Into 6 minutes of added time. as Lincoln go behind. We look like we're going to survive this. Gibson with the long throw. Last action of the game. Sang hits it away. Ball into the penalty area. It's going to come back in again, is it? No. Sang, good block. Bishop whacks it away. And that will do you. Plymouth 3, Southend 3. What a classic on the opening day. To be fair, we should have probably won the game. But we take it. Point on the board. 49 to go. And not that you can tell much from the first day of the season. Oxford United are top of the table. Congratulations to them. That would mean that Middlesbrough are bottom. They are. Ooh, that's not so good. And I tell you something, right? Finazaz, let's look at this. Because I've never seen a goal drought like it in my life. He'd gone 50 games without a goal. 50! I had to read it twice because that's extraordinary. He's off the mark. He will get more. And hopefully he might have bagged a few more by the time we come back together as we take on recently relegated Ipswich Town. When you think the story of these two at the moment, one fighting for their lives in the Premier League, the other in the National League, we come together in the Championship on Football Manager. So we'll take on Walsall, Stoke and Blackburn in between, and we'll sort out the mess that is the summer transfer window at the moment. We'll have a few more bodies, I should think, by the time we get there. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like on it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.